What is going on, everyone? What is going on? Look, welcome to another episode of Our Smooth Club, the show where everyday men discuss everyday topics. I'm Arrington Gavin, and alongside with me are a panel of great business owners, but better yet, good friends. I have Mr. Andrae Marable and Mr. Jonathon Jones. So if you're wondering why we are up here looking like the newest boy band or something, I don't know, like the OJs or something, we're all in suits. Guys, it's the bittersweet day. You know why? Because it is the season finale of Our Smooth
Yep.
Club. The season finale. This has been an awesome season, man. I appreciate y'all putting out the time and everything. To the awesome production crew we've had, and
Yes,
just I mean,
sir.
this
Thank
has
you.
been a lot of fun.
It
So,
has been.
man, again, that's why we wanted to dapper up just a little bit because it's a special occasion, y'all, special occasion.
Yeah.
So, no worries. We had enough to drink early before the show because we were celebrating, but yeah. So it's the last show. So I'm look. I have a pretty a good topic I've been wanting to discuss with you all. It's because I was looking on social media and there was a picture of a mega pastor out in pastor out in Georgia who, I mean, he has like a huge following. I mean, like over 7,000 plus maybe, out there, and they had caught him at a hookah bar, right? He was
Mhm.
smoking a hookah. So my question for you all is, do you think like society now forgets that mega pastors or just pastors out there are people too? Because you want to, we kind of live up to, like, they have to be perfect. You don't want to see them smoking. You don't want to see them smoking hookah. You don't want to see them having a drink. You don't want to see them doing anything. So, we kind of, we don't shun them, but a lot of people have heavy criticism to them. So, like, what's your thoughts as far as, with that?
I mean, I think, hookah, hookah's hookah. I don't really feel like that's something you should be shunning somebody over. But I mean, like, some things, it's like, just because you feel some type of way about it doesn't mean you can judge them
Mm-hmm.
for it. It's like, who are you to be casting like sin? Like
Exactly.
trying to, oh, well, I mean, but something like adultery and stuff, like that's something different where it's like, if a pastor does that, like, that's like,
Well, like Dre, like you had mentioned about
Right.
the
Justin Bieber's pastor.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think he had got fired from his job because he had they said he had cheated on his wife, so
Yeah.
he had got
hmm
fired. Which is, hey, like you said, adultery is a sin in the Bible. It's back and forth because, again, I'm treating them as people as well. They happen to be a person that's helping, like a teacher. You know what I mean?
hmm
They are a teacher to us, helping provide and helping, guide us through, through our good paths, because no whether what religion you follow, you always have that leader that you look up to, that mentor
Right.
person. So if they do something wrong, you feel bad, but then it's like, okay, it's one thing. Now, hey, adultery is a
Yeah.
cheating is a one, a huge thing. Now, you know, depending on, like, say for example, if he's still married to that woman, if she didn't leave him, if she's still married to that woman, should he still, would he get his job back? You know what I mean?
But
Because
the
if he were
thing I think with it is, with this day and age, it's like the image in that, yeah, if she's still with him, that's one thing. But to be going to that church and your pastor's committing these things, it's like people are not going to take his message to heart as I feel like
And
they
that's how I
do
feel too.
in
Yeah.
most. Like the message, like even though it's not bad, like people gonna still sit there and like listen to
well,
him, and I feel
well,
like
like,
it's still the message isn't gonna be as
it's I mean, again, it's hard because we're guys that, hey, who, like you said, who am I to judge? I can care. You're
yeah.
you're teaching me, hey, how to, the Bible. You're my teacher, so I'm always gonna give you the utmost respect. If you do wrong, I'm not gonna judge you because, again,
Mm,
I'm no perfect Christian. I mean,
yeah.
let's just be real. But when you have, you have a lot of ministers and pastors out there that will uh team with, political leaders that have
Mm,
hurt ministers. You have the whole thing of, pastors out there driving those Rolls Royce, driving,
Right.
fancy cars,
Ghost,
yeah,
Wraith.
private jets, stuff like that. That has a lot of the, like, people like, what. And again, you've had, there's a pastor out there who had cheated multiple occasions. I'm not gonna say his
Mhm.
name, but he cheated multiple occasions. Now that's somebody I'll be like, all right, now he might need to. Now, as far as that pastor, I wouldn't fire him personally. I probably would have put him on a suspension, have
Yeah.
somebody else maybe to, do the sermons rather than him, because, again, you don't know what they go in their house. So they, majority of the time, the pastor never really shares too much of their inner
Yeah.
their household, what goes on, because that's their privacy. That's their life. So you don't know what's going on with that.
But I feel like another thing with him that hurts him in his corner is that he was that famous pastor. He was seen with Justin Bieber.
Well, not just Bieber,
but not even him, but just other famous celebrities. He was like that celebrity pastor.
Well,
so I feel like that it hurt him even more.
And being a diehard Knicks fan, he was like, I think he was the pastor for like the Knicks. He was like their chaplain as well too.
I didn't even know
so
that.
Again,
I didn't know that either.
You know, being a chaplain for a sports team, come on, you bringing it. You almost like a therapist. Those guys tell you everything. So if they tell you what they do, should they be judged as far as if I'm the pastor? Should I judge them and be like, because most ministers accept all people in their church. They can never disown people. So the fact that if he does one wrongdoing, now again, cheating is that's a huge landslide. And then I'll go back to the hookah. The image, you said a good point. The image really says it all. If they see the image of you driving a Rolls Royce, they see you smoking a hookah. I mean, people forget MLK smoked cigarettes back in the day. I mean, as weird as it to say, he smoked cigarettes. Now nobody judge. I wouldn't judge. He smoked cigarettes. It didn't hurt what he was preaching at all. The man was a civil rights activist. He had a huge following. Hey, a cigarette or two is not gonna kill you. I mean, it's just that's what he do. And most pastors back in the day did that. All pastors smokes, mostly smoke cigarettes.
But I think the biggest thing is those people in the church are looked at as leaders. People look up to them. They think if Pastor X and X, smokes weed, for example, it's okay for me to do the same thing too. And if you're on a board, you don't want to see that. You want someone that's doing right by the Lord, going on the right path. But if they stray, it's not a good look for the church as a whole.
To me, a leader is definitely a huge role to stand by, but they're not God. You know what I mean? They're not
right. I agree with that.
They're not a huge person that we need to be. Oh, like he is a person. He happens to be a person that is help spreading the good word. So that's what I always say, that we as a people should not, or society should not, judge too harshly on ministers, because again, it's like, hey, they're people too. They're not unhuman. They are human. That's stuff that goes on in human life. So
I think the best thing, if I was like went to his services and like heard about this, is that if, like how you said, like he took some time off and like got himself right in his whole situation and then came back, I think that would make me more comfortable. Because like I know people, they're gonna sit there and they're like, oh well, blah blah blah, like you're famous and you cheat on your wife, like it's gonna hurt his image. Like at the end of the day, no matter how serious or not it is.
Well, I remember at my church we had a speaker from another pastor from another, I think, a city or state that came, and he spoke of his struggle with depression, and he's still having a church following. He goes through depression. Now, depression is not a sin. Depression, that's all mental, but it's like, you are firsthand. Okay, why are you so depressed? And you continue to, I mean, you're a believer, you're a Christian. Why are you so depressed? So again, that just shows the human in him. Yeah. And as far as I go back to drinking. I mean, hey, there's pastor that enjoy some wine here. There's pastor that enjoys some, I mean, one of my favorite shows, Greenleaf. It's so funny. Greenleaf had showed the head pastor of that show. Now, again, that's a TV show, so they'll be like, why are you mentioning Greenleaf? But just listen to me out. Every time they showed Pastor Green when he got to his house, that man had him some scotch or whiskey. I'm like, this pastor is he would swear here and there and stuff, but he ended it off by, saying a prayer. He repeated the scripture. He did this and did that. Again, that is TV, but he just showed, hey, he is human. Every pastor came from somewhere in order to get what they were at. There's pastors that used to be rappers. There's pastors that used to be drug dealers. There's pastors that used to be so much. They probably have a lot of their, people that they know when they grew up that are in their church. So again, I just think as a society, we should never, moral of the story, guys, so we got to come to a close. We should never, judge and, forget that they are human. But we definitely, again, I like the feedback, as you said, with imagery and just, as a leader, they definitely have a huge role to stand for when it comes to religion. So, guys, that was our first topic. We're going to go to a quick commercial break with our Smooth Club. We'll be right back.
Rugged Evolution features 16 amazing balms, oils, shampoos, and accessories. For more information, go to ruggedevo.com.
And remember, rugged is the new smooth.
All right, guys, welcome back. So, guys, I definitely want to jump into this next topic. I've seen a lot of buzz on social media about man weaves, toupees.
Ooh.
You said man weaves or man weaves? It's like
weaves, man.
Wait.
Put my hair back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah.
Weaves? Oh.
Hey, some people got them, man. It's like the new thing right
I missed that one.
now.
But
Well, they're not flipping, but like, you see the beard implants.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this breaks my heart.
I know that hurting you right now, man. But some people not inclined like that to grow hair.
There might need to be a market I need to go. Don't hurt me. That might need to shoot. That could be my big break into millions.
Oh man.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's crazy though, because for how successful and how accepted females are to weave, wigs, stuff like that. When you bring that to a dude, they'd be like, "What the hell are you talking about?
Right.
What? Ugh. But you know what though? I can't like judge them because not everybody can rock a bald head.
It depends on your head shape. That's definitely a big thing. If your head ain't, you cannot go bald.
Because we all get older. Some of us tend to lose a little hair in the center. They's like, let me just cut this off. We like, ooh, remember that time when Steve Harvey went bald? People was like,
maybe it's outrage.
Maybe it's the magazine. Is this a joke? This is for real? Steve, man, but Steve had his hairline was too perfect though. That's all I'm gonna say. His hairline was too perfect.
But then you have celebrities like LeBron who had it, at one point where he gets it done all the time.
See, because they have
Dre, are you trying to make a shot at LeBron? I don't think
they have I thought
hope he's not watching.
James.
I thought when he has like the skin graft, and that's different, right?
Yeah, I think that's a little different.
So
yeah,
I feel like skin graft, it's still from your body.
I'm just trying to think what
I don't know
have on display when they go to
the hair is one thing, but even a beard, you gotta a weave for your.
All I can think of is video games. When you creating that my player and you just you got them different designs. He's like, ooh, I want that one. You think they're gonna start having men's beauty stores where it's okay, you got.
I think they are, man.
They already have the little
what's
mannequin
the opposite of Sally's? What would you?
What would you? Montel's. I don't know.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I would just go bald. If it came to that point, I would just have to go bald.
We got the best wigs and all that.
I would just go bald, man.
Right, that's how I feel too. But it's funny, man.
It's hard, man. Not all bald people can have. Oh my gosh, you got me crying over
hats.
Here,
look, there's a different variety of hats.
Oh my god, they got the 2-in-1. The hat connected to the hair. And oh my god.
Oh no, I'm gonna drink that one.
But I'm shocked, man, because the women were actually against it. A lot of women wear weave, but
that's women for us. You can't do that.
That's how I feel too.
But then they be like, "Oh, you balding?" I get it.
Because they start collecting them expenses. Hold on, you can't afford this because I got to have my hair. You on the other hand, go bald. Man, wigs. But seriously,
right.
You have a great head full of hair right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if would you want to rock the bald look, or would you would you consider ever,
I would actually probably try it. It's like an instant hair.
Don't come here when you try that. Please don't. Welcome back to What in the World?
A whole different person.
But you know what? We would have to though. We will all three of us, all of us, gotta try that.
Try what?
I'm saying, as far as he come to the show, we just gotta put on see how it looks. Ask the people, man, who rocked it the best.
Right.
Ask the who rocked it the best, man.
You wouldn't do it, JJ?
Hell no.
I can see JJ with a Cisco, like the blonde. No, too light.
I've shaved my head before, so I already know I can rock it.
Oh my! But even if for the fun of it, because again, there's people out there that they love their head full of hair. They probably had hair the whole time. They're like, man, I can't have nothing. You already got hair plugs. Is always a big deal right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's some guys that are bald that they don't just dye their beard. You see them on social media. They don't dye their beards. They dye their whole skin bald head, and that's
right.
That is what is that? That's not your hair, and it looks weird. It's just that's funny, but that might need to be industry. I need to hit up because let me tell you something. The hair, and for real, even working with my business with beards, I've met a lot of people in the hair industry, and it's a huge profit. But the man wigs. 'Cause I think isn't the guy like out local or you?
That might
Yeah,
be
we got
something for
someone
the
local.
future because like
I think it's gonna come more popular actually. As more people accept it, I
I've
think
always wanted dreads.
right,
Yeah.
and just go in for a couple hours, get it done, you done.
I'm sorry, but I can just see the wrong person getting like the wrong hair. Like I'm sorry, I can see like Caucasian guy getting like some dread. Oh, not dread, but like I don't know. I'm going off the clip right now. It's funny because again, you have the man. Like, do they connect it? Is it clip-ons? Is it like someone?
No, it's like they glue it on, like the beards, man. They actually like glue it on.
Oh my god! So when they swim, does it still stay on? I want to.
I'm not sure about that
Go
part.
waterproof.
I'm like, oh my shower. In the shower, you gotta like put on a little shower, a mask. You gotta put on your mask when you shower now.
It might fall off.
Oh man,
be money wasted.
Oh my gosh, that is.
We got to bring an expert in so we can talk about it.
We really do. Hey,
get the details on it.
That gotta be for the next season right there, because that is. Had me crying over here,
That's
man. Weave
different.
Man, weave.
Right.
Kind of like it's another 2020.
You know what?
Type of thing.
I'd be like, you know what? I'm lazy with the whole trying to get waves. Let me just get a weave and just get it
right. Get it all done.
Get the wave. I ain't get the wave. Man, I gotta get I get the weave. Saves me some time. Man, I forgot to get the haircut. I got my wave.
Right.
Oh, I can go on and on. Shoot.
Look.
Matter of fact, I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to like it already.
See, you thinking of business opportunity right now.
I'm thinking. See, you got waves, you got braids. I'm thinking, man. That is funny. Then the beards. Oh my gosh, what they have different designs.
Yeah, the head's one thing, but the beards is just like
that's just weird.
Look, man, you don't have to have a beard. I mean, you don't.
No, they do. They have to have beards. RuggedEvo.com. RuggedEvo.com. 16 amazing scent of beard bombs, beard oils. RuggedEvo.com. RuggedEvo.com.
And on that note, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to our Smooth Club. Fellas, last topic.
All right.
We'll talk about relationships, not necessarily romantic, but friendships and coworkers and stuff. You know, we all don't see eye to eye and all the stuff that's going on this past year. Like, what are ways that you, I guess, want to move forward with your coworkers or friends? Because not everybody agrees on the same topics. And there's very kind of a few topics that separate each other, but they're very detailed and like people agree with it a certain way, not another way. So like, how do you kind of have that conversation or still, because like nobody wants to lose friendships over something that's political or whatever. But like, how do you feel it's the best way for like Americans to like come together and stop this divide that's been going on?
Well, it's easy. I mean, where's your heart at? I mean, just follow your heart, because again, look at in sports. We all don't have the same favorite team, and we can talk some mad jump when it comes to athletics.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's the best point guard? LeBron or Jordan? You know, what's the best city? What, you know, hometown? Who, you know, stuff like that. High school. Who got the best practice? So again, it's all about following your heart. We all have friends that, you know, have different views on whether it's political, sports, this, that, the other. We're all not gonna be agreeing 24/7, but I mean, you know, like you said, JJ, with, you know, what happened in 2020, man, there was a lot of, you know, friendships, even people that were, you know, family members that probably, you know, kind of didn't speak to each other. But me personally, man, I'm a social butterfly. I'm not gonna hold I will never go to that level to argue with you. Yeah, we can have our debates, but after we have that hard debate, like me and JJ, man, we've been friends since third grade. We've had some head-to-head debates, right? Like some old
Yeah.
farts, like little but you know what? I give the man a hug because he's my bro. I mean, seriously, I give the man a hug because I mean, again, that's my bro. So we know that, yeah, we got these disagreements, but okay, you believe in this, you believe in cool.
Yeah, that's the key
so
thing.
we'll be grabbing drinks at.
Yeah.
When's the next meet? You know,
That's
come
the thing.
on
I
now.
feel like just like that's another thing how we always talk about is like the media is just like so back and forth and like you have to choose a side, but it's like most of y'all are probably in the middle. Like if y'all just sat down, you know, I don't know, like I guess people like shoot some guns, go to the golf course. You know, if y'all just had a conversation, have
I
some
know they
drinks.
should go shoot some guns, JD, because if they hate each other at that moment,
I mean,
like,
you know,
it'd be like a paintball battle or something.
but no, if y'all had some drinks, like y'all wouldn't be too far off from each other. It's just all perception and what people think. I think nowadays,
you're right.
But it's that first conversation. I think is just it's tough.
What do you say?
Yeah, you already hit the nail on the head. I mean, everybody has their differences, but it's just based on heart, actually. You know, do you really like that person, and can y'all get along or pass your disagreements and move forward?
And
It's something so simple,
Yeah.
so simple.
But
so
yeah,
simple.
I seen a lot of friendships get torn over the current discussion about the politics, just different stuff that's meaningless. You know, which is, but hopefully we can all come together in the end and make it work.
Well, again, I mean, look at this show. We have throughout this whole show, because we're on like, hey, this is season finale. We've had guys from different backgrounds, different, everything, and we've had our, disagreements. We've had our debates on certain things. But no, at post cameras, we don't fight each other. No, we like take this outside. Like, come on, guys. I mean, how old are we? Seriously, I mean, you see little kids out there. You remember? I don't know if y'all seen that little a clip on I don't know if it was Instagram or YouTube, whatever. They show like these two little kids, probably like 1 year old or 2 years old.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
African American and a Caucasian. They run together, giving each other a big hug. America, come on, we could easily do that 24/7. I mean, just be everybody. Like, come on, like it is not hard at all. I always say, if you want to start an argument and just shun that person, then maybe y'all weren't friends from the beginning. Okay, maybe y'all weren't really y'all family, but you had your differences more beyond what the discussion on politics or athletics or any kind of views. I mean,
but it's not even about just like being together and being friends. It's just understanding where somebody came from and respecting where they came from.
Because everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to be that one. I'm right, you wrong, yada yada.
I mean, people grew up in different environments, and that's just something that you might not like it, but you got to respect it at the end of the day. And it's just something that's like
I have no issue with sharing that I'm no Albert Einstein. I do not know everything. I learn. I'm a learner. Okay, so whatever you guys say, if we have a debate, I've learned something. But hey, I've informed you on something. You informed me on something. That's how debate should go. You should learn from each other instead of being like saying I'm always right, you wrong. Such and such and such. And I'm like, no, man, come on, give me a break, man. I don't care if you are a scholar. Well, on that, no.
But I mean, I just hope that we just move forward because like it's been rough. Like
I've seen people get divorced, separate. It's been crazy.
I've seen people go gray. I've seen people go. I've seen people gain weight, lost weight. I mean, it's like it's been a lot. But 2021 has been an awesome year for us, man. We've had this awesome show for one. We are we continue to grow. We've build great relationships and stuff like that. I mean, again, 2020 will go past us, but it will never be forgotten. I mean, we can all agree it will never be forgotten. It was one of those memorable years where again we've had COVID, elections, just shutdowns, this and that. We've had so much in 2020.
Reality checks.
What?
Right.
What?
Definitely.
Oh my gosh. I mean, just adjusting to the new norm of things and stuff like that. And hey, hopefully people can tune in and watch this and maybe be informed. That's the main thing for the show, guys, is definitely be informed and see a different narrative on things as far as just not from us, but just with the discussions that we talk about, because you might not hear this in different platforms or different shows or stuff like that. You never see a group of guys sitting back just talking some real topics, real men, raw, and all that good stuff. So hey, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So
right.
I mean, I had a great time on this show, talking like
absolutely.
I feel like everybody like wants to like see something that, like we're talking about stuff that people want to hear, but nobody starts that conversation. So that's why I feel like the show, like,
man, and again, it's definitely bittersweet, but it's not. It's more it's more sweet. It's not bitter because hey, we're not going anywhere. We're continuing to push on more great topics. We got more stuff coming for you, and yes, I mean, it's awesome. Again, more good bourbon and whiskey and drinks we can sip on and stuff like that. Dre's gonna bring more of the wines and the whiskey glasses and all that good stuff.
Yeah, actually in a wine glass, not whiskey glass. But this is
the way the budget was.
Yeah, this has definitely been fun. I mean, just bringing guys together from different backgrounds, that even that,
Absolutely.
to get together and just talk. Because a lot of us didn't even know each other beforehand.
Different age groups,
right?
That was a big thing.
That's the best part. If y'all can't see, this young man across from us is not our age. I ain't gonna say his age, but he is not our age. The man exfoliates and all that good stuff. He takes care of his body.
Oh man, I had a really fun time with you guys.
Awesome.
I'm excited for season 2.
Me too.
I'm excited too, man.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
All right, we are back with our Smooth Club. So the time has come, guys. The time has come. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but no, but seriously, y'all. I mean, again, it's been a blast. I mean, season 1. Hey, we've had some great guys. We continue to have great co-hosts come on this show. We continue to bring on some great discussions to inform, to business tips. We've spoken on business. Inform people, everyday topics. I mean, it hints the show where everyday men discuss everyday topics, and that's what we want to continue to promote to you guys and just show everyday topics. Stuff that has to be listened, that has to be heard, from everyday men. So, I mean, I don't know about you guys, man, but it's bittersweet. I want it to go, but hey, the good news is we'll be back for season 2 of our Smooth Club.
Yes, sir.
So be sure, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rugged Evo TV. So that's RUGGED EVO and then TV. Be sure to subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Comment. Please.
Comment topics. All that. What do y'all want to hear? Let us know.
Exactly, because I mean, we're gonna have a good break until season 2 comes back. So, what do you want to hear from us? Right? What do you want to hear from us to discuss? Again, please follow all these great gentlemen on this table right here, Mr. Andrae Marable, founder, CEO of the Travel Pack Club. So be sure to please follow him. Mr. Jonathon Jones. Jonathan, would you please share your social media so I won't get it wrong?
Too Jiggy for You.
Too Jiggy.
The
Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it. So be sure to please and then follow myself, Arrington Gavin at Arrington Gavin on Instagram, and then at Rugged Evo for all you great beers out there that need some great product. You see these great beers at this table? Yes. So be sure to go to Rugged Evo on our on Instagram, as well as ruggedevo.com, and so we will be there. So we're gonna end it off, guys, with a toast.
All right,
with a toast. You know what we got? We got a toast to our amazing production crew.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm just saying right now, man, y'all make me look damn good. But seriously, I mean, to our production crew, man, we've been fortunate, especially through through a lot going on this 2021, man. It's awesome. So I gotta applaud our production crew.
Thank you.
This is not easy. So cheers to you guys. Cheers to you guys. Season 2, we'll be back. Season 2, fellas. Season 2.
That's a wrap.
He's gonna do that Michael Jordan Oakley cop for a minute. I saw that look in your eyes. Like, oh man, he gonna start.
That graduation cry.
I know, right?